Hello Internet, Demajen here. A lot of people have asked me for this. I've played 2, I believe, different demos, volunteer, at this point, and they've both been alright. But a lot of what I hear about this game revolves around its size. I don't normally edit these videos, but I'm going to edit this one, so if you don't care about my reasons for lack of hype for this game, skip to the timestamp that I'll put on the screen now. Otherwise, and this is going to be a hot take, and it's probably going to irritate some people, as my opinions are very wont to do as somebody who is vaguely visible in the genre space. I am 45 years old, and my love of the Metroidvania genre stems back to the games that I played on the Game Boy Advance and the Nintendo DS, i.e. all the Igavania games. Castlevania, Circle of the Moon, Harmony of Dissonance, Aria of Sorrow, Dawn of Sorrow, Order of Ecclesia, Portrait of Ruin, those games. So I am of the opinion that a Metroidvania does not need to be defined solely by the size of its world. And I've found over the last 3+ years of mapping Metroidvania games that actually the biggest games don't offer me much more enjoyment than the smaller games. In fact, a lot of the time it seems to me that the bigger the games are, the more stretched thin they feel. So for me, personally, all of the hype about, oh, this has got a massive world map, doesn't excite me in the slightest. And I know people are saying, oh, Demajen, you're the map dude. You like maps. It's like, yes, I like maps. But that doesn't mean I have to get excited about a game having a massive map. I don't care if a game has got a massive map or not. I feel that there's this assumption that people have made about me that if a game has a big map, it's like, oh, Demajen will map it. And don't get me wrong, I appreciate that other people are making interactive maps and so on and so forth. I don't feel special or picked on or whatever in any way. But to advertise and hype up a game purely on the size of its map doesn't excite me. This game is coming out in early access soon, to the best of my understanding. I did read through the announcement for it a couple of days ago, and I've forgotten it already. I have played early access Metroidvanias before. I won't be playing this, probably, touch wood, in early access, because I have not found early access to be a particularly good vehicle for Metroidvania games. That being said, it does say, or did say, I believe, on the announcement page that there would be 10 huge areas to explore. Now that is, I believe, about half of the areas in the game, based on the world map that I have seen, because of course when people started talking about, oh, it's got a really big map, I went digging around and I pulled out the map and I put it together. It's like, yeah, okay, it's reasonably sizable. It's certainly not huge in comparison to something like Silksong or Rain World or Crime 2, but it's big enough. It's sizable-ish. It does have like 20-ish areas, I believe. I don't know whether that's just one part of a bigger game with multiple worlds. I don't know, because I haven't played it and I haven't been following the game, because everything I keep hearing is, oh, it's big, it's big, it's big. It's like, I don't care whether it's big. I care whether it's interesting. I care whether it's got good gameplay. And when it came to the previous 2 demos that I played, the gameplay didn't really excite me. It was decent, but it wasn't like, oh, I'm really looking forward to this. So I hope you can understand where I am coming from when I say that everything that I have seen about this game looks top-notch in terms of production values, but I don't care about the size of the game. I would much rather play 2 or 3 shorter Metroidvanias and get a variety of experiences and systems than one big Metroidvania. It's why I'm actually really quite strongly considering not bothering playing the Silksong DLC. I just feel like I've got no hype or interest in revisiting Volume. And that's probably going to go, but Demajen, but it's like, I just didn't enjoy it as much as a lot of people seem to. And there seem to be a lot of people that can't accept that I just didn't have fun with it. You know, I've had numerous emails saying, why is Silksong not interested? Because I didn't have fun with the game. It was too big for what it offered. Personal opinion. If you don't agree with it, that's fine. And I worry that so much of the hype of this being about its size, from the people that I've heard talking about it, not necessarily from the developers, I worry that this is going to go the same route. I don't care about the game's size. In much the same way that everybody talking about how Mio was gorgeous, like, I didn't care. Yes, it was gorgeous, but if that's all the marketing and the hype that people are revolving around, it's like, yeah. So this game is very pretty and it's very big. 2 things that I don't care about when it comes to Metroidvania design. So let's see whether this can grab me in terms of its gameplay. Not its narrative, not its dialogue, but its gameplay. Let's start a new game. In fact, let's get rid of this save file because it probably won't work and I don't actually remember where it was anyway. Story mode. Wait, isn't this the stuff that we've already played from the previous demo? We do this growly bit and then we wake up in bed and talk to our mom and go out into... Yeah, this is the stuff I've already played. We've got no health bar here, so this is purely story. Break that. And then this shatters, and then we go down to the door to the right. And then there's a bit of a boss fight. There we go. Ah. Oh, I forgot to start the timer. Yeah. I enjoy boss fights. Just gonna have these symbols put on us. As far as I'm aware, we could probably beat this, but it would take forever, and it just teleports all over the place, and we've got no movement abilities or anything, so it's just a case of I don't know what this section realistically, because it just scripts out like that. Flashbang.
Kira,
Think.
you must wake. The time. Your time is now.
I don't remember whether there was voice acting the last time I played this.
Awake.
Awake! Awake!
Kira.
Kira. Kira! Wake up! You're going to be late.
That dream again. It's always the same. What could it mean?
Kira!
Oh, right. Coming.
It feels like that animation was moving at like 2 frames a second. Hollow Knight reference.
This is the day I decided to follow in Raven's footsteps and become a hunter.
Good for you.
There you are. Raven's already outside waiting. Hey, hey, hey. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just had a bad dream.
All right. As long as you're sure. Well,
You didn't ask him if he was
okay.
sure.
Your brother is waiting for you. Do you have everything you need for today?
Yes, don't worry.
Really? Then these aren't your core shards I found lying around? You know you and your brother will need these today.
100 core shards.
Oh, whoops. Thanks, Mom. Now I have everything.
Try to be more careful. And good luck today.
Thanks. Core shards are the main form of currency. Wonderful. It's very pretty.
Sorry I'm late. I'm all set now. So, where are we headed?
About time. We're off to Mears to check the boards. The sooner we get there, the faster we can pick your contract and get started on your hunt. So come on.
Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Let's move. Let's do stuff. Rated goals. Yes. So one thing that I really do like is this overview of the world, which I'm reasonably certain is the same as in the last demo that I played. So we start off in the top left, and there's this reasonably sizable looking map, which we can explore, and it tells you percentage counters of what you can do. It shows you how many different things are in each area. It's very similar to the kind of checklist system in the modern God of War games, which of course got very recently in God of War Sons of Sparta used a basically identical system. This obviously looks different, but it's the same general idea. Each area has its own set of things that you can find, which helps completionists really figure out, what they are missing in a particular area, what they need to look for, and so on and so forth. I can't remember where the hunt board is. It's here. I need a sword.
Ah, boys, I'm glad you made it. We've been looking forward to welcoming you into the fold, Hera. Oh, I have your order, Master Raven. Here you are.
Whoa! I've never seen a blade like that.
Not many have. After the war, weapons such as these were lost to the ages, along with those who had the knowledge to create them.
And we're just going to give it to you.
And how'd you make this one?
He didn't. I found the blade in some old ruins a while back and brought it here to see if Mir could fix it up. Hope you like it, because it's yours. A hunter is only as good as their blade, right? Now,
He's got
let's
massive
get your
forearms.
contract to put the sword to good
Just an
use.
observation. Da-da-da-da. Bear hunts are exceptionally powerful enemies found in the world of Raoah. One can be encountered once their contract has been claimed at the hunt board in exchange for core shards. So we have to pay to take the contract, which is kind of weird. Apex Minikin. The forest weeps, not for itself, but for what it has lost. So this is all identical to stuff that I've already played, as far as I can tell. We actually just fall to our death. Well, no, not fall to it. Hello. I spy a chest. $400 shards, which I've just stolen from this man's house. That was kind of me. It's a bit of a weird place to navigate this. So I believe... Am I going left or right here? I think I'm going right. Yes, I am going right. I do vaguely remember the layout of the map. And of course with not this. No, it's the Fate of Goals map, isn't it? But you can tell your relation to other bits and pieces, which I quite like. Some people might say, oh, I wish it didn't display the entire world map. That's kind of spoilery. It's like, I'm kind of in agreement with that. Right, this should be the forest. Fated bonds. You'll meet many strong individuals with whom you will form bonds. You'll meet many strong individuals with whom you will form bonds throughout your journey. You don't need the with there. These bonds can assist you in a variety of ways, such as combat, utility, or during exploration. Hold left bumper and press one of the face buttons to use bond skills in combat. You may also equip and upgrade your bonds in the main menu. Speaking of options. Oh. So, no PlayStation icons then. For reasons? Do I have Steam input on? No, I don't even have Steam input on. So it recognises natively the fact that I'm using a PlayStation controller, but you haven't given me PlayStation button icons.
All right, before we begin, let's test out your new blade. Remember your training. Normal attacks are great for getting in some quick hits.
Can we get those added in before launch, please?
Try going for a critical hit to deal some serious damage.
Is it just me, or did it not tell me how to go for critical hits? Right. We don't have... Oh, no. What was that? Right. R1 is backstep. It's on a cooldown. There's a little pip in the top left-hand corner.
This ledge looks a bit too high for you. Try using that old crate to give you a boost.
That is a glowy chest.
Try swinging up with your blade to hit enemies or targets that are above you. Take note, Ledges such as these. Also, campsites are a great way to rest up if you're feeling run down.
Huh. Right. Get close enough and it shows you the icon, but you can't actually use it until it gets that, which is kind of a weird... Ah! Shh. I'm hiding from my older brother. Playing a game and I can't lose this time. Please don't tell him you saw me. Sure. Can't promise, but... Fated goal complete. Thanks for that. I love that, getting in the way of the being able to see the enemy. Right stick. What do you want me to do here? Oh, I got everything in Hillcrest. Well done, me. Backstep and counter. Dodge enemy attacks by pressing right bumper. Dodging an attack right before it hits will allow you to execute a counter attack by pressing X.
Now, when an enemy gets too close, step back to avoid their attack. And if you time it correctly, you may even be able to combine your step back with a counter.
Okay. Yeah, see, as soon as that pops up, I expect to be able to interact, and you can't. You need to get closer.
Sorry. No.
Shortcut cat. Well, hopefully he doesn't get into trouble by me saying that. Okay, we're coming round to that. Oh, this is where we fight the big thing, yes. Gloop, gloop, gloop.
There's the monster. Let's go.
Right. Apex minikin. You bounce. Can't be blocked or parried. Okay. Nice. You got a thing. Every rare hunt you defeat will drop an item called Endure Essence. This will increase heroes' endure by small amounts. Having endure prevents knockback from enemies and reduces damage by 5%. Okay.
You did it. Good job. Hey, everything okay?
Yeah, I just I had a question. Why was this Minikin on the boards? It didn't look that dangerous. It just seemed to be protecting the other Minikins.
Well, this creature was once the protector of this whole forest, but sadly, it became infected with corruption.
Did it? Didn't look it.
Infected creatures need to be dealt with swiftly before they become more dangerous. You have to understand, it's our job as hunters to find and stop corrupt beasts before they hurt others or spread their corruption. Why don't you take a minute? And when you're ready, meet me at our spot.
Yay! I've committed a horrible atrocity and killed some of things' parents. Depleting enemies in Jaw Bar will stagger it. Yeah, I feel like some of these things that flash up with the prompt in the bottom left should probably just flash up properly in combats. Because having to open a screen and come back breaks up the flow.
Not done yet. Focus. I should find Raven first.
Okay, not going that way then. Cat! Pretty!
Every time I come here, I can't help but think about the first time we found this place. I was so relieved when I found you hiding here during that storm. You were so scared.
I just recall clinging to you and refusing to leave. The next thing I knew, we were waking up.
What about the promise we made? Do you remember that?
Nope.
Of course I remember.
Oh.
If we ever lose our way, we meet here.
Good. Don't forget it. You may have made it into the guild, but monsters will only get tougher from here on out. The world can be a dark place, Hira. If it ever gets to be too much, remember that promise. Send for me if you can, but if not, wait here. I'll find you. Remember, no matter what happens, I'll always be there for you.
Power of friendship!
I will. And the same goes for you too, you know.
Full stop.
Deal.
And everything suddenly goes to shit.
What's happening?
Dramatic timing.
What's that?
Something's not right. We have to
No
leave
shit,
now.
everything's gone red. I really hate dialogue like that. Something's not right as the world goes completely to hell.
I'll take care of this one. Get back to the village and find Mom. She's your responsibility until I get there. Understand?
Sure. He's gone super tough. Oh, I've died. Do we have a heal? I don't remember. I wish the cash just flew to us. Demons here, why?
There's no time. I've got to get back to Mom.
Sure. Well, died. Hey, all the way back here again. Nothing beats a dramatic moment by killing the momentum. can't remember whether there was contact damage or not. What?
What is happening?
Awoo. Anime power!
My head. What happened? Where am I? Mom! Raven!
It's too late!
Kira? You shouldn't be here. You must leave.
What are you talking about? What's going on? Have you seen my mom and brother?
By the Seven. You don't remember.
Remember? Remember what?
Maybe it's best you don't. But I'm afraid you can't stay here, Hira. The village, it's... well, let's just say it's best for you to get away. As far as you can.
What? No, I still need to find Raven and Mom.
Don't fret. Your mother had a plan should the worst happen. And I promised her I would help see it through. In her workshop, there should be an artifact. You know the one. Bring it to me. I will wait for you here.
Okay, and how do we get to the workshop? I can't remember. It's difficult to get emotionally invested in something when it's as kind of stoppy-starty as this. Limiter?
At least the artifact looks to have survived. Huh? The letter was under...
Hira, there is so much I should have told you. I hope that in time, you will realize everything I did was to protect you.
And you've paid the price for it, blah, blah, blah.
Mom's workshop.
Can we actually check out the limiter? Do we have like an inventory for... That's as far as we can zoom out. Didn't actually look at the map for the other area, did we?
Ah, you have it. Good. Now listen carefully. Your mother called this artifact a limiter. She said that it would allow you to activate ancient constructs, like this portal here, as well as others you might encounter.
Why did she call it a limiter if it activates things? That's the opposite of limiting. That's activating.
Beyond that, all Maya said was that you'll find what you're looking for on the other side.
The demon realm.
All right then. I guess this is goodbye. Thank you for everything, Stefan.
Good luck, Hira.
I can see what they're going for here, but it's not emotionally landing at all. Oh, you.
Where am I? Who are you?
Ah, Hira, you made it. I'm afraid proper introductions and questions will have to
Of
wait.
course.
We don't have much time.
Let's force the mystery.
I am Runa, a servant of the ancients and to this temple, the Temple of Oras, or at least what remains of it.
Cool design.
The Temple of Oras. I don't understand. Elder Savan said I'd find answers here. Where are my mom and brother?
I'll explain everything in time, but first I need your help. The artifact you carry. It is called a limiter. It is an ancient tool, originally made to control magical energy and old-world constructs. I need you to travel to the Willow Alps and use it
Still
to
not what
awaken
limiter
the
means,
forgotten
but whatever.
Goldspire Shrine. If you do, Hedwyn will be able to regain his senses.
A shrine? Hedwyn? What does any of this have to do with me?
I promise. I will tell you everything when you return. Please, you are the only one who can do this. We can't lose Hedwyn.
You could at least give us a clue so we know what we're...
Fine. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Hira.
But then there wouldn't be any mystery or dramatic purpose, so... Right, where are we? The Temple of Oras. Okay, so we're not on the map, I guess. This looks like a hub, doesn't it? Trying to figure out where we are in relation to where we were. Yeah, this has got a real kind of... We're going to fill this up with NPCs hub style feel to it. Huh? Guess we're going further up. And again. Stamina core. Increase our base stamina by 1. Ah, okay, so we've got another pip of backdash, essentially, which I'm assuming can be used for other things. Willow Alps. Hello, man and person, which we can't talk to until the intro animations finish playing. Oh, I can't talk to you anyway, okay? Okay, it's just a vista. With the limiter in hand, you can now recover your health by pressing down at the cost of 1 full bar of mana. Some enemies will drop red core when defeated. Healing will attract all nearby red core, allowing the hero to recover more health. Okay. I vaguely recall that system being introduced earlier in one of the demos and getting somewhat confused by it. Okay. Attacking kills our momentum in the air dead. I don't see what the point of a backdash is when the enemy can still land on top of you. Looks breakable down there. Does this land on top of me? No. Strange ant things. Get through there. Looks wall climbing, doesn't it? Eggs. At least we get this real sense of impact. Oh, I see. It lays eggs. Skyward Peak. Hello, random, somewhat cliche-looking monk-type person. Huh? I was sent on a pilgrimage from the Purest Isle to convey the words of the greatest god of the seven, Etherian. There is darkness within you, but it is not too late to repent and embrace the light of Etherian. Sure, dude. Aerial combat is very basic. Oh, I guess this is the first floor. That was very British of me. That's great. Yeah, that's definitely a wall climbing wall, isn't it? How are we doing? Bit jerky, that camera. A town full of NPCs.
Made it.
How do you know? Made it to what? Alps Village. Come on. Oh, there we go. That's fascinating.
Ah, a fellow wanderer. Hello. My name's Gustav. Are you also here to try some of Chef Bjorn's amazing cuisine?
Yes.
I'm Hira, and no, I'm looking for an old Godspire shrine.
What? Oh, you haven't lived until you've tasted it. He's truly a maestro of the palate. Wow, just thinking about his food has made me...
Maybe I should talk to Bjorn. If he's traveled...
Oh, hello, hello! Why would
What is up with your face?
you happen to be my 77,777th customer?
Sure.
It's quite a special number, and one I believe worthy of a bowl on the house. One fungi slurper coming right up.
Delicious.
Oh, Hira.
Bjorn, it's a pleasure. So, what brings you all the way out here?
I'm looking for a Godspire shrine. I was told I could find one here. Are you familiar with them?
I haven't seen one around here, but perhaps the miners might know where to look.
Great. But wait.
What was that?
I don't know, but it sounds like it came from the mine.
Gasp.
The miners!
Gasp the miners?
Trouble! We should go on ahead. I'll close up shop and be...
Shroom Lord. Checkpoints. Bloop. What else can we do here? Bonds. So we can change bonds with characters. Masteries. So these are the skill tree essentially. Basic attack damage, crit multiplier, reduces damage taken, projectile damage, heal while out of combat, vacuums core shards nearby. All of these are expensive, we don't have the cash for them. Fated points.
Wait for me! I didn't know what we need, so I just grabbed the...
Beyond the Chef joined as a guest. Meet many strong individuals with whom you will form bonds with whom you will form bonds throughout your journey. That's the same text as before. We are getting our gameplay interrupted a lot.
Chef's choice!
That's cooler. So the guests can offer us ways of doing things that we'll be able to learn ourselves. Or traversal, I guess. A pink thing, which we can't get to without wall climb. I like the way the actual deposit loses chunks. As I said, great production values. Like, really nice looking game, but gameplay wise, Oh, I thought there might be something behind him.
Happen to be a hunter, would you?
Nope.
I could use some help retrieving a key that I seem to have lost. Rin. I don't have much to offer, but I can help you with your map. I'm...
Sure. What'd you lose?
Thank you. I've lost the Aegis sigil key that powers one of Calamon's towers. You couldn't miss
Of course.
a smooth, polished core with runes on the side. Rin. Huh? You don't know of Calamon's towers? Or Professor Calamon, the cartographer?
Nope.
Oh, Rin!
I'm just liking to imagine that every time he says Rin, he's actually trying to say fuck.
They were the first
Because I'm mature
all of Raoah.
like that.
True legend in the academic community and a personal hero of mine, Rin. You see, my siblings and I are map makers, and it's our dream to follow in Calamon's footsteps by being the first to map the new world after the war. Calamon built each tower with every tool needed to map their region. My siblings and I discovered their keys, and now we're each heading to a tower. Once finished, we'll compile our research, and then our map will be complete. Rin, except I've gone and lost my key.
Well, you suck, don't you?
Last sword around my campsite.
The most important tool for your existence right now and your purpose, and you've lost it. GG. I still don't know where we actually are. Ah, we're here. Okay. Can't get up there. Colossus Peak. Is this a different section of the map, or... The game really wants me to wait. No, this is just a different section of...
Hello? Anyone?
Hello.
Thanks, the Seven. We sure are glad to see you. We've been trying to find a way out of here.
Monster? What kind?
No clue. Never seen a beast.
Don't you worry. We don't think that at all. Come, I can look after them, Hira. Why don't... Oh, before you go, eat this. You'll need this...
You all left the party. I think obviously I'm playing a chunk more of this. I'm just not enthralled. There have been so many interruptions to gameplay, and everything seems designed to slow stuff down. Like the fact that you can't open the map until the area display thing has fully finished fading away, and then a second or two after it. It's just like there's a lot of things that seem to be getting in the way of pace.
Oh, hello! Up here! Thank the Seven.
Oh, of course. I just have to find a way up there.
Quite all right. This isn't the first time I've found myself trapped inside a beast's lair, you know.
A what now?
A beast's lair! And quite the formidable one. Say, why don't you try scaling the wall?
you'll have to hold on a little longer. I'll get to you.
Oh good, it's another bounty thing. Armored enemies are immune to physical attacks. You may find a weak point and break their armor through certain means to be able to damage them. So in this case, just waiting. Okay. Why did that not destroy it? This is riveting. That was really dull. Oh, we're going to get a Metroidvania power finally.
Was that there before?
Yes, it was behind a wall. Climbing gloves.
This must be the Godspire Shrine Runa was talking about. She said all I have to do
I
is
see.
activate the limiter and then... Whoa! What was that?
Hello? You still there?
Oh,
No.
right. Sorry. Be right there.
Right trigger to grab, walk up or slide down a wall. Mysterious purple light. Hello. More talking.
Freedom! Make that another beast that has failed to silence...
Wait, Ephemer? As in Chairman Ephemer? The leader of the Hunters Guild?
The very one. Say, have...
Oh, I'm here. I tried, but I still need to get my contract approved. I've wanted to...
Ah, I didn't know Raven had a brother. Well, tell you what. Once we make it out... Now, let's be on our way.
The engine's working again.
That's the first floor.
You did it. The beast is gone.
So, what will you two do?
I guess I'll just continue traveling with my...
Well, if you don't mind that kitchen being in a rundown old temple, I think I might
Yes.
know one that could use...
Of course I don't mind, as long as it...
Ahem. If it's not too much trouble, I'd...
Looks like the coast is clear to start making...
Yeah. We've seen this already. If you didn't skip through the opening section, you'll probably have this idea in your head that I've come into this with a massively negative mindset, yada yada yada, and I've tried not to, but I am kind of bored. So many interruptions to just experiencing and exploring the world. It is so narrative focused that is constantly interrupting you in much the same way that Gestalt's Demon Cinder did. And it's like, I get that it's the start of the game, but I've given it, what, 50 minutes or so at this point, and I don't feel like I've had...
a smooth crystal with runes on the side. I think I found the key that Morin was looking for. I should get this back to him. Hey, get back here!
I just feel like I'm not being allowed to experience the game because it is so much more interested in interrupting me for story. And don't get me wrong, I like story-driven games. The problem is, the story is kind of dull. It's nothing I've not seen before. Kid with demon powers accidentally awakens demon and destroys his village and then forgets about it and then has to atone for it. It's like, that's what it's coming across like. It's not coming across as anything I haven't seen a dozen times before. And it's just like... I want to be enjoying this because so many people are hyped about it. But I'm just not. That boss kind of epitomizes how dull stuff was. You know, if so many of the bosses are going to be dead time until you find the opportunity to strike, it's like that doesn't excite me. So I'm going to leave this here, and I know that this is going to get downvoted to shit because this is what always happens when there's a game that people are really excited for and I'm not enjoying. It's like, how can you not be enjoying this? I enjoyed this. Why are you not enjoying this? Because I'm not. Do I think it's bad? No. I just think it's taking control away from the player far too often, and I'm not interested in the story. I like this map. I like these checklists. I think the voice acting is decent. I don't need to be constantly interrupted, and considering we're only an hour in, I just feel like that's what this game is going for. I hope that we reach a point where actually you can just go out and explore, and maybe it's just the introductory hour that is like really kind of bitty, interrupty story focused, and I just don't think it's going to be. Yeah, I'm just not enthused. It is a gorgeous looking game. It is beautiful, but the gameplay is kind of basic and bland. Combat doesn't feel great. I like the feeling of the impact, but this dodge move seems incredibly unresponsive. I'm assuming you can't... Well, no, see, I'm dodging out of attacks there. But a lot of the time it hasn't worked in boss fights, and I don't understand why. So, yeah, I will play some more of this, but I've got other demos that I want to play, so I might come back to this and do a second part. The trouble is, I'm just not entirely sure I am interested enough to want to boot the game up again. I've tried to give it a fair chance, as you can see from the timer in the corner. You know, I've been giving games 30 minutes for these NextFest demos, and we're up to over 55 at this point, and I'm just nonplussed about it. Maybe I'll come back to it when I'm feeling in a different mood. I don't know. But as of right now, it's like, yeah, it's pretty, and it's got high production values, and I like the checklists, and I think the fated bond system is cool, but I'm just getting really tired of being interrupted constantly. There's no flow. There's no opportunity to get used to everything because it's constant story interruptions. But, as I was saying in a previous video as part of the NextFest, you can't please all the people all the time. Not all games can be for everybody, and if this just isn't a game for me, so be it. As long as other people are enjoying it and the developers are making their money, I'm happy for them. You know, I don't need every game that people are hyped about to be a game that I have to enjoy. As shown by some of the other high-profile releases recently. Look out for a part 2 for this. It could just be a me problem. It could just be the fact that I've got multiple other games that I want to try the demos for NextFest. But I think I've tried to give this a fair shake, even though I came into it with a bit of a bias, as I said at the start, because so many people have been talking about how big the game is. It's like, if it's going to be big but broken up and bitty like this, that's just going to... I feel pacing and flow is important in Metroidvanias, and this hasn't managed either of them for me. Yeah. Thank you for watching, folks. I apologise if you really expected enthusiastic, woohoo, Demajen loves this. This is the third demo I've tried, and none of them have really grabbed me. Have yourselves a great day. Cheerio. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.